and salutations all my YouTubians, Slayin Saiyans, ODYSEEers, Cobra Kais, and all my pumpkins who be smashing. I'm Asherella. This is my channel, Original Asherella, and today I'm going to be channeling Ranterella because there's something that's just making me feel some type of ranty way lately. And recently a toy was released and people are having a negative reaction to it, and I personally think they are ridiculous. That's what I'm going to be talking about. Read you guys an article about this situation and give you all my thoughts and feels. Every now and then, like a kids item or toy will come out that will generate some type of like public outcry, and a lot of times it's valid. Several years back, Abercrombie and Fitch came out with like little girls sized thong underwear that they were selling in their stores, in their kids' stores, which I think that is insanely, terribly, and horribly inappropriate. Like, little girls don't need thong underwear. 8-year-olds should not be wearing a thong. And I think most people would agree with me unless you're some type of, horrible deviant. A few years ago, the breastfeeding baby doll came out that had, the breastfeeding simulation. But the toy we're going to be talking about today is nothing like that. And the people that are having a negative reaction over it need to just, get the freak over it. And I'm going to give you why I think so, why they're stupid. But if you follow my channel and you know how I feel about things, I just personally feel like the world has gotten so freaking overly sensitive about everything. And if everybody could just turn their sensitivity down like a couple notches, we would be in so much better shape. But I'm going to get into all of that in just a second. But before I do, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching this video right here on ODYSEE, make sure you follow my channel on ODYSEE. It's just like subscribing on YouTube. You can gently caress the notification bell on either platform so you know every time I upload a video. So don't forget to gently caress. Hardcore shimmy today. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and follow me on my socials. Okay, so the article that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is from dailydot.com, but it is talking about the public reaction over a toy that has came out that is a kids vlogging kit. Now, it's a toy. It's not real. It is made out of wood. It is a wooden toy, okay? But it's a wooden camera and a ring light and a microphone and all the accessories and things like that, so you can pretend that you are a vlogger. There have been just some retarded reactions over this children's vlogging set, and I'll let the article kind of explain that a little bit better, but it just makes me so angry, and I've got so many, not angry, just so annoyed and just so over people being so sensitive about things that they don't need to be sensitive about. So let me get into this and then I will elaborate further. Okay, so vlogger children's toy goes viral, sparking debate.
Some children grow up playing with wooden toys like blocks or even the famous Lincoln Logs or Tinker Toys, but this new generation of children are growing up with items like Playing Toys Vlogging Kit. The vlogging kit, complete with a wooden ring light camera, selfie stick, and microphone, has people divided over what kids these days are being exposed to at an early age. The kit retails for $50. A video blogger, is one of the top career choices that many of today's kids aspire to be. The toy's description reads, designed to encourage children to showcase their artistic talent, this playset encourages the practice of communication skills and creative thinking. The set comes with a camera, ring light, made from rubber, clip-on microphone with adapter, and selfie stick tripod. A bag is included for easy transportation. Plain Toys also offers options like DJ's mixer board, a dinner set, and a bread loaf making set. A photo of the toy in a physical store was shared on Twitter and provoked a very different reaction from users on the platform. Michaela Oakland, host of She Writes Dogs podcast, wrote in a tweet that the set reminded her of toys she had as a child. This is cute though, Oakland wrote. I had so much fun participating in a little fake news station when I was in elementary school, and I don't know how this is bad. I think mommy vlogging is bad, adults vlogging their children is bad, but kids having toys is good. Oakland was responding to a viral tweet that reads, this is depressing on so many levels. Another user fired back the same tweet saying the vlogger toy is not as depressing as the Fisher-Price McDonald's drive-thru set, complete with visor and headset. One user wrote that the vlogger toy disgusts and saddens them because it's feeding into social media. Agree with you on the creativity, but this particular toy is obviously feeding into social media, which we know is toxic, especially to little development brains, they wrote. This sort of toy disgusts and saddens me. Others pointed out that the toy is seemingly ingrained in desire to be a mother in young girls, like baby dolls or a toy gun, commonly given to little boys, aren't any better. I really hate this position people take on vlogging, YouTube, etc. One user wrote, elitists, get a real job, bollocks. You know what is actually a depressing kid's toy? The shit being pushed at young girls because, God forbid, they aspire to be a woman who don't know their place in the home.
And that is the end. Okay, so there are people that feel like this wooden vlogging toy is depressing and pushing like toxic social media culture. Okay, we all, like, when I was a kid, you know, I mean, you make believe and you pretend all kinds of different professions. Like, when I was a kid, I pretended to be a rock star and a movie star and a lawyer and, like, a firefighter and just, like, whatever, you know, like, we pretend to be things that we see out in the world, you know, and now, like, you know, the world has evolved. Like, a kid pretending to be a vlogger is like a little kid pretending to be like a journalist, you know what I mean? And, you know, if your child that is playing with this vlogging set is creating toxic content with their fake, you know, vlogging said, it's because you're exposing them to the toxic part of the internet and social media. Like, you know, yes, like, I love the internet. I love technology. It is used in some really sickening, disgusting, sad, tragic, toxic, you know, ways. It's used in a lot of really bad ways, but there is a lot of really, really great content and great aspects to the internet and social media and YouTube and being able to control even a tiny piece of, like, the media, entertainment, news that goes out into the world. You know, we have more control over what is out there in the world than ever before because of the internet. And while there are toxic aspects of it, if your child is, you know, emulating those parts of social media, it's because you're exposing them to the toxic parts of social media. You know, like, they can create, I mean, there are tons of family appropriate and child appropriate vlogs and YouTube channels and social media accounts that are really positive. And, you know, anybody that is, like, sad and depressed by this just hates themselves. They hate life. They hate the world. They don't like, you know, people that take charge of what they want to be put out into the world in this way, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with this kid's vlogging set. And anybody that thinks that it is toxic, it's something they're doing wrong in the world, with their life, with their children. It's their specific outlook on the world because of what they're exposing themselves to or what they're exposing their children to. You know, I was talking about this with someone recently, and I'm like, if your 8-year-old gets this vlogging kit and pretends to have an OnlyFans account, that's not the vlogging kit's fault. That's your fault. Like, if your child is pretending to create content that is toxic, inappropriate, lewd, you know, anything like that, it's because you're letting them see that type of content. It's not a toy's fault. And this is a wooden freaking toy. It's not even a real camera, a real light, a real microphone. You know, when I was a kid, I had a real microphone with a microphone stand and, like, a speaker, and, like, you know, I was a rock star, you know what I mean? I loved it. And I mean, that was like a real working toy. I could have, like, went and sat on the street corner with it and sang some songs for people. I never did that. God forbid my mom would never, like, let me do that. But, you know, you can't even actually film a real video with this toy. I think it's great. I think it is a great toy to inspire creativity and, you know, work their imagination, because, you know, it's not creating a real video. They're imagining what the video is going to look like, what they're pretending and what they're acting out and what they're vlogging on. You know, who knows? Like, this might lead a child into journalism or being interested in, like, travel vlogging or cooking vlogging or anything, you know? It's like kids pretend to be everything, and, you know, vlogger is like a legitimate profession these days. Content creator, that's an actual job. And anybody that thinks it isn't, like, I think they're kind of jealous, you know, or they don't like that we can, like, if you want to have a vlog, if you want to put yourself and your opinions and your thoughts and your ideas out into the world, like, nobody's stopping you from doing it. Like, you can do that. That's what I've done. You know, I say that, you know, my YouTube channel, you know, as you get into your adult life, you have a lot less outlets for creativity. Like, I'm a performer, and, you know, my regular career does not really allow me to express that. And so one of the ways that I kind of, like, you know, pacify that desire in myself is through my YouTube channel. And, you know, I mean, that's kind of a tangent, but there's nothing wrong with this wooden toy. Anybody that has a problem with it can go, like, F themselves, right? Like, you're being stupid. You're the one that's toxic. You're the one that has a bad and negative attitude. You're the one that is depressing. So, yeah, what do you guys think about this wooden vlogging set toy? What do you think about kids pretending to be vloggers? Let me know all that down in the comments below. I am Original Asherella. This is my channel, Original Asherella, where I talk about all the things that consume my heart, my mind, good, bad, and in between. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. If you're watching on ODYSEE, you can also follow the channel on ODYSEE. You can gently caress the notification bell on either platform so you know every time I upload a video. You can follow me on my social media accounts. I have Twitter and I have Instagram. You can also catch me, Chigon Bubonic for You, an Object of Hate, live on Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch for Kino and Commentary. We watch a movie and commentate on it, basically. It's a good time. And now, I think actually starting today, we'll be doing it every Sunday live on Twitch. So yeah, make sure that you check that out. Link is down in the description. Always tap in, never tap out, and don't forget to keep on slaying like a Saiyan.